Hello and welcome to the first video in my October 2025 series. I've done a number of Zentangle challenges over the last few years, and I've used Opus tiles. So, let me zoom out. I can't get all of that in. So this one was the 100-day project for this year. I also did, which I can't find right now, but I did on a white Opus tile, I did 1 square for each tangle. And in the background, I was also working on this, combining all of the tangles. And I think this one, which is on a round, not a proper Zentangle tile, but it is on round craft paper. I think this might have been last year's Inktober Tangles, but I can't remember because I've not written on the back. And again, I've not written on the back of this one. But this was probably the year before, I think. I really can't remember. If you do have a look through my Zentangle Adventures playlist, though, you'll find them there. So this year, I didn't want to do anything too big for Inktober Tangles, but I did want to do something different. So a few weeks ago, I made this semicircle book, which is made of pre-cut round pieces of paper. It's very flimsy paper, actually. Very flimsy. You can almost see it, in fact you can see through it. And I thought I would start using this for my Inktober Tangles this year. You can see there's a lot more pages than 31. I did debate whether I was going to do it over 2 pages so that I would have effectively Zendalas but in 2 different colours, or whether I was just going to use one side and just do half of one, or do the tangle on this side and then incorporate into something on this side. And again, I'm still not really decided. So we're just going to see where the flow takes us, really. The binding is a little bit loose on one cover of this, so I'm going to put that one to the back, I think. Yeah, that one's a bit better. No, I think that might be the loose one. Not sure. Anyway, I will most likely use a variety of different pens on this. Again, I've not decided. I have been looking for some different fine line colours to be able to use on these, but I'm still undecided. Anyway, enough waffle. Let's get started, shall we? So having had a little bit of a fiddle around and just felt what it would be like to draw on that side, you can see what's going to happen when I lean on this side. And I am a bit worried about the integrity of my binding on this book. So I am going to keep this as a title page, which I will do later at some point. And I'm just going to draw on this side. I just need something to hold that down. Let's just go with that. That will do. So, if you're not aware of it, Inktober Tangles is by Stephanie Jennifer, and her website is Everything is Art LLP. I'll put the description below, all the details for you. And day 1 is a tangle called Festune by Zentangle Ink. And zoom you in, there's a number of different ways you can do this tangle. You can start with an ovally shape and then choose where your centre is going to be. I'm going to do mine here. And then just curve out to the edge, and you can make them kind of look as if they're curving over the edge. I like filling in the bits. You can leave them open if you like. A bit rogue on that one. You can also join this one on. Let's make this one a bit bigger. So with that one I've made all the arcs go the same way, but to make it look more 3D, you can have them varied. Like that. And when you're doing ones that are underneath, I do try and make it look like they're going to join up, because then it makes it look more realistic. I'm going to go a bit off-piste with this one. Put the little middle bit there. Looking a bit like pumpkins. You can do them more round as well if you want, or more elongated. That's quite elongated. Let's do a rounder one. And by rounder, obviously they're all round, but I mean more circular. a bit carried away with that bit there. Festune. So I think on some of these pages using the white charcoal will be better than using pencil, but I might use both. I do have a separate tortillon for my white and just need to find a pencil. I do have lots of pencils, but finding the right one is always a challenge. Anyway, I'm going to good way to see, make sure you pick up the right tortillon, good way to see how this one looks different when it's shaded. And this was the first one I did where all the spokes kind of curved the same way. So I'm guessing this should be shaded as well. I've gone wrong on the colour shading on that one. Let me just... It would annoy me. That's better. And then we're going to make this look more dented in. And then for the white, I'm gonna, don't want to go that way. So the other alternative would have been to go that way, but I kind of think I might. And because this is all non-representational, it doesn't kind of really matter. I'm going to go right around on that one. Looks all right. Ideally, you don't really want to go over your white charcoal with the pencil, or the pencil with the white charcoal either, which is why doing them that way might have been better. I'm always tempted to do another one and do the shading going the other way. But anyway, there we go. Day 1, Festune by Zentangle Ink. Thanks for watching. See you again tomorrow. Bye now.